my lovely financial fashionistas. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co. and welcome back to another cash stuffing session. I'm so excited you're joining me today for our bi-weekly cash unstuffing and stuffing ritual. Today we've got a packed session as we'll be handling several important categories. We'll be unstuffing and stuffing our variable spending envelopes, adding to our rollover challenge, funding our annual subscription sinking fund, setting aside money for our quarterly recology bill. I don't know about you, but there's something so satisfying about physically handling cash, watching these important funds grow over time, and seeing our rollover challenge envelope get thicker each time is such a motivation to be mindful of our spending. So grab your coffee or tea, settle in, and let's start with today's cash management session. Let me show you exactly how I handle my bi-weekly budgeting system. Today, we are going to start with our unstuffing. In gas, we have $40 remaining. Kiddos, we will be rolling that over, and actually, we're gonna be doing something a little different for the kids. I'll talk to you about it a little later. Groceries, we didn't spend anything. We've been working off of what we've got. We've got $75 remaining from groceries. And spending, I still haven't done anything more for myself. So we have 120, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. $138 remaining in spending. I will be doing a little something for myself, but I need to save for a bit longer in order to make that happen. So what we've got to put towards our rollover challenge is 50, 70, 90, 110, 115. We have $115 to put towards our rollover challenge. That means we are doing amazing. We're managing our budget responsibly and only spending when we must. So 115 is what we're adding. Let's see how much we've got thus far. We have 2,000 in our high yield savings, 200 in our surplus reserve, and we will be adding the remainder of these funds to this. So let's see, we've got 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, $79. So we've got $379. We will condense this so that it is an efficient 79. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna take this 100 and get a $300 placeholder if we have one. Let's take a look and see. We've got our surplus reserve here, and here we go. We've got a $300 placeholder. We will place that there and put our $200 placeholder back in our envelope and add this $100. So we've got our 50, place that in with our $50 bills. We've got two 20s, place that in here, and we've got our 10. All right, so now we have a condensed $2,379 in our rollover challenge. Now let's get to stuffing our envelopes. Bills that we're stuffing for today, we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 510. So we've got $410. So what we will do is, this is our reserve binder that's currently named Overflow, and we will be placing $200 in gas. We'll take $100 for this week and $100 for next. So we've got 50, 20, 40, 100 for our envelope, and 50, 20, 40, 100 for our reserve. That's for our second week, all right? And kiddos, we are adding $40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now, I just recently purchased some binders to teach my kids about finances from Simply Budgeted. And what I'm going to do is set up a chore chart and allow them to earn their $40, which is why this is in fives, and I'm stuffing it now. Based on whether they've done their chores or not, determines whether they get paid or not. If they've done the chore, at the end of each week, we will add up how much they've earned, allow them to stuff it, and they will stuff it into different categories. I may do a video with them so that you can take a look, but you can definitely go and take a look at Amanda's video regarding these binders. I think they're amazing, and they're going to do a great job at teaching my kids that money doesn't just appear, it's actually earned. Now, groceries. We have $75 each week. So we've got 50, 25, 50, 75 for our envelope. And then we're going to put 75 in our reserve binder. And actually, let me correct kids, because in kids, it's only supposed to be $20 this week per kid. So $5.10 for this kid, $5.10 for the second. And then we've got 20 for their folder. We're gonna put their $2 back in here, which is Tooth Fairy money. So they can earn $20 this week. And then we'll put this 20 in here. And then spending, I'm adding $10 this week towards spending, which will give me 120, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48. $148, and then I will be putting the additional 10 here in our reserve binder. I decided that it's best for me to separate the funds for each 2-week period. My tithes, I do stuff that, it's private, so I will not be stuffing it in this video. But this will help me to ensure that from 1 week to the next, I do not go over at all, and to have a visual on exactly how much I have available without having to calculate things. So that takes care of our envelopes. Now, let's take a look at the funds that we've set aside for our bills that we're stuffing. We've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, $59 that we are stuffing towards our bills that are within our bills binder. And for Disney Plus, we're stuffing $15. So now in Disney Plus, we have $45. We're gonna go ahead and condense that. We're gonna grab our surplus reserve and swap out these two 10s for a 20. So now we've got $45 in Disney Plus. And then here we have $43 towards Recology. That's our trash, our compostable, and that's our trash, recycle, and compost that's picked up. So we've got 43 in here now. We're gonna add 44, 20, 40, and then our Recology bill, we pay that quarterly. So we've got 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, $44 that we're adding to Recology, which means now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, $87. We're gonna go on ahead and condense so that we don't have so many bills in here. We're gonna take these two and we are going to put a 20 here. So this should be $65. 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. We're gonna get a condensed $65 from our surplus reserve, which means we're gonna get a 50, a 10, and a 5. Now let's get that $65 put in here. So we've got $60 in 20s. We're gonna put that in our envelope, 4 20s, and then our 5 ones. We're just gonna leave our surplus reserve there. So now we have a condensed $87. All right, and that's another amazing cash stuffing session in the books, my lovely financial fashionistas. I hope you're feeling as proud and motivated as I am right now. Watching the Rollover Challenge grow never gets old. And getting week two's funds organized in our reserve binder really feels satisfying. Seeing how intentional we're becoming with our money just fills my heart with so much joy. If you enjoyed today's session, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more bi-weekly budgeting love. Drop a comment and let me know, what's your favorite part about cash stuffing? Until next time, keep making those smart money moves. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co., and I'll see you next week for our check-in to see just how good we're doing. Stay fabulous.